You've probably heard of me. You've probably heard of me and some of my exploits, and that I might be the Nerevarine. Well, Vivec, I've heard of you. I've heard of you too. I noticed that you had a 100 lock on the door and a trap on the door as well. Perhaps one that is perfectly suited to killing a Nerevarine, to killing someone who might know your dark secrets. Spill the beans, Vivec. Did you do it? Did you kill me? What? No, it wasn't me. Hey gang, what's good? Welcome back to Morrowind Mondays. We're hanging out here in Aldrune. In between videos, I did a little bit of inventory management. Also, got us some new equips here. We picked up our exquisite skirt, which I'm still pretty hesitant to enchant up with something because it's kind of a sizable commitment. Because exquisite skirts, as we have found out, are relatively fucking rare. However, that is not the case for these exquisite robes, which I have put a sanctuary enchant on. Got the good roll on it. All shit going good, going great. Yeah, the exquisite robes, they're just fucking everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. It's not like the skirts at all. So, don't mind enchanting that up, because we can always grab a new one out of our chest of drawers back at Balizra. Get a new enchant going if we need to. Also, every time I see him, I just always think of Galbadir of the fucking Mages Guild in Balmora. I don't know. Just a personal problem, I guess. Alright, let's head on out here to Vivec land, because guess what? We have become named Nerevarine by all of the Ashlanders. We're a Hortator of all the great houses, which means it's finally time to get on with the... Here, is this it? Hortator and Nerevarine? Let's see. Yeah, I've been named Hortator of all three great houses. Yep, I've been named Nerevarine. I've now fulfilled the 5th and 4th trials. Boom. Yeah, so now we have to go to... Let's see here. Aethan Serethi gave me a sealed package containing a message sent on behalf of Archcanon Sarioni. Hi, Archcanon of Vivec. In the event that I become both Hortator of the 3 great houses and Nerevarine of the 4 Ashlander tribes, Sarioni invites me to a private meeting to consider my claims. Once I am Hortator and Nerevarine, I should speak with the healer of the High Fane of Vivec, Danso Indulis, to arrange the meeting. So we gotta head on down to Vivec land, which I believe is, this is about the bit where we're gonna meet up with Vivec. So, this is gonna be a pretty dialogue-heavy one, I think. We're going to do a lot of talking, a lot of investigating. We're also going to, if we have time, going to try and sneak into that secret hidden library of Vivec. I think I remember roughly where it's at. It's the Hall of... No, it's the Hall of Justice, right? Not Hall of Wisdom. It's one of the two. One of the two. Hidden a nice little door down there. Got some very interesting shit in there. We'll definitely take a look at it. Alright, let's head on down to Vivec land. There we go. Let's see, are the Ordinators going to attack us on sight? Is that going to happen? Is that what's about to happen here? We may need to be careful. I can't remember how this goes exactly. But I think at some point in the main quest, if you're not careful with these fucking Ordinators, they are going to try and blast your fucking ass. Alright, let's head on out of here. See what's up. So we are in the Foreign Quarter. We got to head down a little bit further south, down to the old temple area. They may not attack us because we're so high ranking in the, in the temple. Let's see here. Yeah, get the world map going. Yeah, there we go. Alright, get our nice little Ring of Mario time here. Oh, there we go. That's the good shit. It's kind of beautiful seeing Vivec from up so high this time of the day. It's got to be said. That said, it's also really nice when you're down closer to the water. Just a pretty nice looking town. All the ziggurats and stuff. Should we do the Hall of Justice? Should we do the secret library first? I don't know. Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait until afterward. Because, yeah, we'll probably pick up some reading material in there that we can read as well. Good idea. Alright, Hall of Wisdom. Boom. We already know where Tholer Sarioni is. He's kind of up and around here. Thereabouts. Let's see, where is this guy, though? Oh, shit, the Library of Oh, no, okay, that's not the one. Yeah, yes, let's see. Which fucking one have we got to even go into? The High Fane, right? It was this one. Yeah, High Fane. This is same shit. They link up. Jeez, it's been a while since we were out here. Alright, but first we have to talk to Danso and Julius to set up the meeting. Quickly! Did you want to meet the Archcanon? Actually, hang on. Hold up. Let's quick save here. Let's see. Are these guys gonna attack me if I talk to them? Faith, law, and justice walk on. Faith conquers all. Have faith in the law. Law, theft, trespass, assault, foul, murder, and contempt are serious crimes. Criminals must pay compensation or serve sentences of punitive labor. Justice, no foul deed goes unpunished. No wickedness goes unseen. What if we tell them that we're Nerevarine? Can we do that? You're the one they call the Nerevarine. You are a heretic, and all who support you are heretics. You may think imperial law protects heretics, and you may be right, but some of the temple faithful care little for imperial law. Huh. Yeah, I thought they would attack us. Maybe it's because our disposition is up so high by default with them, that when they would normally engage, they just won't? I don't know. Something about that. Either way, Danso and Duelist, yep, I want to meet the Archcanon. The Archcanon is in his private quarters, and he very much wishes to speak with you. But I am to warn you, avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all costs. The Archcanon has spoken with the High Fane Ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they may try to arrest you. If the blood of faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make a reconciliation all that much more difficult. Alright, private quarters. The Archcanon is waiting alone to speak with you in his private quarters. His private quarters are in the southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane, but there are Ordinators at the entrances to both the East and West Chapels. Yeah, I just talked to them. They seemed alright. Alright, avoid confrontation. There's a private back entrance to Sarione's private quarters. Perhaps you might also sneak past the Ordinators by stealth or magic. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Private quarters, sneak past. Ordinators are highly trained, and sneaking past them, even aided by magic, may be very difficult. But if you have any art in stealth or magic, you should use it to avoid trouble. Alright, cool. Well, thanks. Let's see. Did we already exhaust everything? Yeah, it looks like it. So, now are they going to activate? If I talk to them? Let's see. We know your plan, Outlander. Uh-oh. We know you plan to meet with the Archcanon in his private quarters, Outlander. We will be watching you carefully. Do not break the law, or we will take swift action. Alright. Yeah, they don't seem to mind that much. Man, word travels fast in Vivec, huh? I mean, I guess he probably just heard what she said over there. All things considered, he's just within earshot. Alright. Very stealthy there, Danso and Duelist. Fuck me. Alright. We've already been into his place, though, yeah. Here, we should be able to talk to... Yeah. I mean, he's not... I guess he's the Archcanon. Fuck, I don't know. There's not unique dialogue, I don't believe. Anyway. Thank you for coming, Lyle. You know the Temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine. Alright, tell me about the doctrine. The Temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence makes your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen. You have been chosen, Horditor and Nerevarine, by the Dwemer people. And we have reached a crisis with Gotha. We can no longer defend the people against the awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather have you hear the details of our situation and the circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivec himself. He has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? I mean, realistically, you shouldn't trust this fucking guy. This seems like one hell of a trap. I mean, you know, having played this and it being old as shit, you know that it's not Vivec who's out for blood. It's not him. It's somebody is, but not old Vivec. But this seems like the biggest fucking trap I've ever seen in my fucking life. Oh yeah, he wants to talk to you in person, in private, in his secret fortified ancient temple grounds where it's just him in a gigantic arena. Also, have you heard of his Muatra? Watch out. Watch out. Fuck me. Alright, yeah, I'll meet with Vivec. Good. There are 2 keys. One to the private back entrance to my quarters, the other to a locked entrance to Lord Vivec's palace. I regret that at present the Ordinators are not completely under my control. So for now, I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with them. Lord Vivec is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it would be better not to keep him waiting. Fuck. Alright, here, let's also talk about Nerevar to this guy. You're the one... Oh, alright, yeah, same shit. Let's see. How about... What do you have to say about the Dwemer? Okay, just a generic spiel. Gotha, the immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. Alright, yeah, I think we've heard that one before. How about Vivec himself? At once brave and honorable, and cunning and devious, Lord Vivec is a rare combination of the virtues of flamboyant adventurer and prudent statesman. Alright, let's see, what else? How about the Ordinators? The Order of the Watch provides guards for temples and shrines. Shrines may be found in temples, at pilgrimage sites, or in ancestral tombs. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion of civilized Morrowind. They worship 3 god kings, Almalexia, Citadel, and Vivec, who are known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the Temple. Tell me about the Tribunal more. Like loving ancestors, the Tribunal guards and consuls us. Like stern parents, they punish our sins and errors. Like generous relatives, they share their bounty among the greatest and least, according to their needs. Alright, tell me about ancestors. Recently dead spirits know us well, and do not quickly forget their living kin. They are weak, but quick to guide and protect us. Okay, how about Almalexia? Almalexia was the virtuous wife of Lord Nerevar, and later the consort of Lord Vivec. Alright, and what of Citadel? Was the mightiest wizard and most wise counselor of the First Council. And we already know about Vivec, yeah. Alright, huh, good shit. I didn't realize that this guy had so much of this added info on the Tribunal. Fair enough, though. Alright.
This one honors us, please.
Oh, yes. Oh, we've already unlocked this shit. Fuck. Unmistakably, thanks to our exploits doing the temple shit. Oh, hell. Oh, shit. Also, this looks like a trap, if I've ever seen one. Is this guy gonna try and fuck me up? Justice never sleeps. I'm TV watch over you. Let's see. Can we talk to him about Nerevar? I'm just kind of like instigating a fight here. No. Alright. Let's see. How the hell do we get out of this back passage? Oh, shit. Milo's cannon's offices. Jesus Christ. Can't I just go through the front door? Maybe I should. Oh, man. Here, look. I'm going out the front door. I don't give a damn. I'll just go in the front damn door. What's gonna happen? Are they gonna attack me? Are they really gonna attack me? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Fucking old Vivec man himself. It's pretty nice having all the steps here. Jeez. Bethesda, very fond of their shitload of steps leading you up to a very important place, you know? Like an old Skyrim land. Even, Cloud Ruler Temple or whatever it is. I guess they don't necessarily have stairs, do they? No, there are plenty of stairs there. Yeah, they're just very fond of this little theme. They're environmental designers. Anyway, here we go. Let's see. Let's quick save. Pop on in here. Oh, shit. Yo, he looks different with this, shit. Oh, my God. Look at this. Looking sexy. All right. Also, I like how it's got the fucking 100 lock on the door and the trap on it. Fucking, I like to imagine Vivec is just paranoid as shit, like, oh, shit. Like, fucking, Vivec, I've heard, you've probably heard of me. You've probably heard of me and some of my exploits and that I might be the Nerevar. Well, Vivec, I've heard of you. I've heard of you, too. I noticed that you had a 100 lock on the door and a trap on the door as well. Perhaps one that is perfectly suited to killing a Nerevar, to killing someone who might know your dark secrets. Spill the beans, Vivec. Did you do it? Did you kill me? He's like, what? What? No, that wasn't me. Fuck. All right. I expected you. We have business, you and I. When I was young, like you, I was very impatient. So I will keep our business short. Then later... Yeah, just fuck me. I'm stuck. Fuck, I even hit the mic. He's got like loads of plans and shit for killing me. That's what's there in the back. Look, that's that. He just, like, is reading this plan, like, how to kill the Nerevarine in the event that he comes up here to kill you. And just, like, crumples up the piece of paper, throws it behind him as soon as you walk in the front door. Just, like, comically awful at being able to defend himself and shit. Anyway, sorry. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine, end the persecution of the dissident priests, and proclaim to all Morrowind that Lyle is the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagoth-Ur and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish or not. Next, I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Dagoth-Ur. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift, in the form of an ancient artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? Yeah. Maybe. It depends. I'm kind of tempted for the... We just quick-saved. Let's click this. Maybe it depends. I'll take your maybe as a no. Then that concludes our interview. I hope it has not been an inconvenience, and if you change your mind, come back. Whoa! Hold up, yeah, I'll take it. Let's try that again. Wow, how condescending. Let's try that again, shall we? I propose to give you an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. I propose that you accept the responsibility of defeating Dagoth-Ur and swearing an oath to that effect. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? Oh man, also, sounds kind of like a trap. I'm not going to talk to you until you accept this mysterious artifact. It won't kill you, Nerevar, I promise. I didn't kill you. Yeah, alright, yeah, I accept it. Good. Sensible of you. And now, you will give your oath before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Dagoth-Ur, and the preservation of Morrowind and its people. Yes, I so shall swear. Maybe it depends. Alright, yeah, I swear it. Oh shit, not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will now have a brief, momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You're being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before... Oh my gosh! There is a brief sensation of motion in total darkness, floating, but without a sense of weight or direction. You know it. Now, I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions, if you like, or you may leave, as you wish. But I think there are at least two things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard, and how to defeat Dagoth-Ur. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's see. Yep. Journal's been updated. We got Wraithguard. And unique Dwemer artifact has been removed from your inventory. What? What was unique Dwemer artifact? Huh. Maybe that's like some sort of placeholder text or some shit like that. I don't know. Weird. Alright. Let's talk about defeating Dagoth-Ur. To defeat Dagoth-Ur, go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact hammer Sunder from Great Citadel Veminal. Then recover the artifact blade Keening from the Great Citadel Odrisil. Then proceed with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to the Citadel of Dagoth-Ur. Within the Citadel, find the heart of Lorkhan. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Dagoth-Ur's connection to the heart, and he will be destroyed. and the blight ended on Morrowind. To destroy Dagothur, you must sever his connection with the heart of Lorkhan. To do this, strike the heart with the artifact hammer sunder once. Then strike the heart more than once with the artifact blade keening. You must wear Wraithguard, because you cannot handle either sunder or keening unless you are wearing Wraithguard. That is the short, simple explanation. Here is a long, detailed explanation, written down for your convenience. Read it, study it, commit it to memory. Plan to defeat Dagothur. Oh, damn. Alright, let's talk about Red Mountain. In my library, I've made available 2 conflicting accounts of the events of Red Mountain. My own true account, and another false account, common among the Ashlanders and preserved in the Apocrypha. I don't care whether you believe my account or not. I leave it up to you to judge which is true. Here, maybe we should lift this up so we're only just talking to his crotch, now that I think of it. Here, let's try this. Look at this. Boom! There we go. Great. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I do also enjoy how, a lot of the events are very much left to player interpretation. It just continually offers you, theories and stuff, and you could even interpret it as no theory on what truly happened to Lord Nerevar is true or not. Anyway, my library. I want your trust and willing cooperation. So I've had the priests make copies of a number of documents. They're here for you to to read or take with you. Take a look at them, help yourself. Alright. Red Mountain. Oh yeah, we already asked about that. Damn, I'm dumb. Alright. Let's see. Did we already ask about just plain-ass Dagoth-ur? Let's try that. Dagoth-ur is the former Lord High Counselor of House Dagoth. He was Lord Nerevar's generation, older than we, and a mighty sorcerer and enchanted in life. In his sustained shadow immortality, he appears to be a highly intelligent, severely deluded immortal monster with unparalleled supernatural abilities. He appears, by turns, lucid and deranged, compassionate and bestial, profoundly wise and profoundly disordered. In short, he is a mad god. Jesus. Alright. Let's see. What else do we have here? Questions? Yeah, let's go with questions. You are curious. What really happened at Red Mountain? What really happened to the Dwemer? What was the Dwemer's sin? What is it like to be a god? Do I remember being mortal? How do I feel about the people of Morrowind? Alright, yeah, let's just go through each of these. We already talked about Red Mountain, yeah. And he's got pamphlets here. He's just printed out some pamphlets for us. How about the Dwemer? I have no idea what happened to the Dwemer. I have no sense of them in the timeless divine world outside of mortal time. And, in fact, if I did believe they existed, I would be in no hurry to make contact with them. They may, with some justice, hold the Dunmer race responsible for their fate. My intuition is that they are gone forever, and that is perfectly fine with me. Yeah, the Dwemer were kind of major fucking dicks, honestly. Alright. The Dwemer's sin. The sin of the Dwemer was the creation of a new god from the substance of a dead god, Lorkhan. That is also the sin for which we would destroy Dagoth-ur. I hesitate to call it sin, more properly call it destructive evil. The sin of the Tribunal, however, is the breaking of an oath to Azura to forbear from tapping the heart with Kagranak's tools, and in the folly of seeking to become gods. The breaking the oath was evil. Becoming gods was folly. If we sinned, we have paid the price. And that price is like all of the fucking, or Chimer. I was about to say Dumber. Yeah, all the Chimer became Dunmer, and they all got the, like, gray ashen skin and the scary red eyes and shit. All that business. Anyway, Let's see. What else do we need to ask here? We already asked about the Dwemer. How about the Dwemer Sin? Oh, no, wait, we did that. My bad. Sorry. To be a god. All right. It is like being a juggler. Things are always moving, and you learn to know where they are without even thinking about it. Only there are many, many things moving. And sometimes, like any juggler, you drop something. I'm afraid it has become a lot more a matter of dropping things lately. There's too much to do, and not enough time, and I'm losing my touch. Perhaps I'm growing old. It is a bit like being at once awake and asleep. Awake, I am here with you, thinking and talking. Asleep, I am very, very busy. Perhaps for other gods, the completely immortal ones, it is only like that being asleep, out of time. Me, I exist at once inside of time and outside of it. It's nice, never being dead, too. When I die in the world of time, then I'm completely asleep. I'm very much aware that all I have to do is choose to wake. And I'm alive again. Many times I have very deliberately tried to wait patiently, a very long, long time, before choosing to wake up. Damn, holy shit. Is he implying that he contemplated, like, suicide or something? Fuck me. And no matter how long it feels like I wait, it always appears, when I wake up, that no time has passed at all. That is the God place, the place out of time, where everything is always happening, all at once. Jesus Christ. Alright, how about remember being mortal? I remember. I do not feel it. I can, if I choose, remember the feeling, but I do not choose. It is very, very sad being mortal. There is happiness, yes, but mostly sadness. As I have said, count only the happy hours. For mortals, they are all too few. But for gods, for me, there is no more feeling, only knowing. Pause for effect. No, not quite no more feeling. I still want to win. I want to defeat Dagothr. Perhaps I have lost the feeling for the people, for their suffering. I don't want that feeling. It is no use to me. That is no longer what matters to me. I only want to not lose. I only want not to lose. To lose would be very, very bitter. Huh. Okay, let's see. Have we talked about everything? Council. Let's see. Oh shit. Alright, look at all this stuff. Whole bunch of shit about Dagothr. Alright. You need to know, where is Dagothr? What are Dagothr's plans? Who are Dagothr's servants? Who is Dagothr? What are Dagothr's powers? What is known about Dagothr's defenses? How can I prepare for battle against Dagothr? Who can help? Where is Dagothr? Dagothr has never ventured out of the Heart Chamber, the place under Red Mountain, where the heart of Lorkhan lies. It is there, or nearby, that he is constructing a new god, a Kulakan, also known as Second Numidium. Alright, how about... I'm surprised we can't click on this and learn more about this shit. I guess that's what this is going to be. Dagothr's plans. Oh, look. Oh, he gave us a pamphlet again. We know nothing for sure, but we have learned much from interrogating Sixth House cultists and victims of dream compulsions. And from our study of Dagothr's actions, the temple scholars and inquisitors have prepared a document, Dagothr's plans, that summarizes what we know or suspect. Take this copy. It's also available in my library. And on Kindle in audiobook. Fuck me. Alright. My library, it's the same thing? Yeah, alright. Let's see. Let's ask about Dagothr's servants. Chief among his servants are his 7 brothers, the Ash Vampires, powerful heart-wights and cunning sorcerers of old. These creatures appear to die, but always are revived at the heart. Somehow, Dagoth has conferred some portion of his immortality upon them, or perhaps they sustain themselves through more conventional sorcery. Alright, and let's see. Have we ever just asked about Dagoth? Yeah, alright. In short, he is a mad god. What are Dagoth's powers? He is able to send his mind into the dreams of susceptible victims across vast distances. The victims are either swayed by his compulsions or driven mad. He also seems nearly invulnerable to physical and magical harm. His flesh and the flesh of his followers evolves towards a mutable, magical form. Dagoth and the highest ranks can control the distorted manifestations of their flesh. Lower ranks lose control of their bodies and become mindless, corporous monsters. You know what? I think we should probably write down these pamphlets that he's giving us as like a sort of list of things we need to read. Here, let me write down Dagoth's plans. Sorry, I just got this idea. And just in case we forget. What was the other one? Oh shit, we already lost it. It was Dagoth something. Plan to defeat Dagoth. Something like that. Plan to defeat, I think. Alright. That way it'll be easier to find in our inventory once we're out of this. Alright, let's see. We already asked about the powers. Let's try defenses. Confer with the Ordinators and Buoyant Armigers garrisoning Ghostgate for the latest information about the defenses of the citadels of Dagoth and his Heart-White kin. Okay. I like that they're called Heart-Whites. It ties into the source of their power being the heart of Lorcan, huh? Alright, let's see. Prepare for battle. Prepare for war. Beyond the Ghost Fence, there are no safe places. No allies. Stockpile resources. Plan for retreat and replenishment. Quest for artifacts of power. Right. Well, we've already got quite a few artifacts of power, and we have, in fact, been in beyond Ghost Fence. We've been up in there before and gotten lost. Alright, who can help? Ordinators and Buoyant Armigers stationed at Ghostgate have the most practical knowledge of the nightmare world inside the Ghost Fence. Seek them in my name, and for counsel and aid. Alright, cool. We've got everything cleared out here, I think. Alright, and we've cleared out questions. Let's see, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's just go through these and make sure we've got them all. Business. Actually, I believe we've finished our business. I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. Now, you are my guest. I am your host. We have time for explanations. Oh, there we go. Or counsel, or bitter or questions, or bitter recriminations, if you like. Or you may leave, if you wish. As you wish, but, if you wish, as you wish. But I think before you should leave, you should hear how to defeat Dagoth and how you must use the artifact Wraithguard. Yeah, we got a copy of the plan. Okay, explanations. Here we go. Yeah, new shit. You want to know, why did I wage war on the Nerevarine? Why did I try to suppress the Apocrypha? Why did I persecute the dissident priests? Why is Dagoth winning the war? How does the Tribunal fight Dagoth? What are Wraithguard's powers? Alright, here. Let's why did you wage war on me? Why did I try to kill you? Because you threatened the faith of my followers, and I needed their faith to hold back the darkness. And I thought you were my enemy, a pawn of the subtle Daedra Lord Azura, or a pawn of Emperor Uriel Septim, or a simple fraud. Perhaps a hero, but not much of one if my faithful could destroy you. Now circumstances are altered. I need you, and you need me. Well, technically, you don't need him. You could fucking kill him and still beat the game and shit, I believe. There's like the whole alternate path and all that stuff. Interesting shit, either way. Okay, let's see. Suppress the Apocrypha. Why'd you do that? Why did I suppress the Apocrypha? Because it was such an unfortunate mixture of truth, falsehood, and speculation that I couldn't afford to manage the confused reaction of our faithful. Okay. Any doubt whatsoever weakened their faith, and we needed their faith to give us the power to maintain the Ghost Gate. In retrospect, perhaps we lost the faith of those we most needed, while preserving the faith of the meek and indifferent. Perhaps a mistake was made. Who can say? Very introspective, actually. Alright. Why did I persecute the dissident priests? Yeah, why did you do that? Suppression and persecution of dissent is just one of the standard tools of statecraft. I believe we erred in trusting the judgment of Berel Salah. He and his ordinators served valiantly in the war against Degother. We mistook his misplaced zeal for energy and dedication. Mistakes were made, but no more. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall be swiftly reconciled. Okay, why is Degother winning? Degother is winning because he is close to the source of power, Lorkhan's heart, and because he retains the passion of madness, while we have settled into the lonely and unrewarding posture of dogged dutifulness and perseverance. And finally, perhaps because he is stronger and smarter than we are, and his followers are more fervent and fanatical. I believe we were careless and complacent and outwitted. And in the matter of denying the Nerevarine, we were foolish. Damn, alright. Let's see. What else have we got here? Degother is winning. Alright. How does the Tribunal fight Degother? In the past, the Tribunal made seasonal campaigns to Red Mountain. We slew Degother and his kin, though the heart always revived them in time. Later, we realized we couldn't destroy them. We created the Ghost Fence to contain the threat. These solutions were effective until Degother ambushed us and captured Sunder and Keening. Since that time, our fortunes have waned, as his increased. Alright, and the last one here, Wraithguard's powers. Wraithguard's primary function is to protect the wearer from the fatal energies of the artifacts Sunder and Keening. It also has minor protective enchantments against physical and magical damage that you may find useful. Alright, and let's see, let's scroll on back up here. Let's see. Explanations and bitter recriminations. Let's see here. You want to chide me. Why did I murder Nerevar? Why did I break my oath to Azura not to use Kagranak's tools? Why did I cause others to suffer? It's interesting how all of this is, it's phrased in this peculiar sort of way and shown up to sort of co-align with Morrowind's peculiar dialogue system and how it essentially works like a wiki. We've touched on this before, but here it's made most obvious in how, all the questions are posed in this way and stuff. But I guess you could also read into it, and sort of canonize it as this being how Vivec speaks, right? Like, Vivec is meant to be like a warrior poet, so it's expected that he would speak in kind of a peculiar way, too. Alright, you want to chide me. Why did I murder Nerevar? We did not murder Nerevar. The legend that we murdered Nerevar comes from a story told by a shield companion to Nerevar, Alandro Sul, who lived among the Ashlanders. And of course, although he's saying this, you could reason, of course he would say that. Why would he say otherwise? He's lied to a whole bunch of people before. Why not lie to you now? Right? So, it's up to interpretation as to whether or not you believe he's telling you the truth. The Ashlanders have retained Alandro Sul's account as part of their oral histories. The account is persuasive in some details, implausible in others, and is in any case false. I have 2 accounts of Nerevar's death here in my library. Read them and judge for yourself. Let's see. I do like it that he also says, that you have no reason to believe me, is essentially what he's saying, so you may as well come to your own conclusions. Do as you will. All that I'm asking is that you stop, Degother, right? Essentially that's what he's saying, huh? At least that's how I'm reading into it. Alright. Why did I break my oath to Azura not to use Kagranak's tools? Along with Lord Nerevar, and at his insistence, Almalexia, Sothasil, and I swore before our god of oaths at the time, the Daedra Lord Azura, never to employ the tools of Kagranak for any purpose. We broke our oaths. We turned our backs on the old gods. I still see no compelling reason to worship any of the Aedra or Daedra, but for the respect I held for Nerevar and the respect I held for myself, I should never have betrayed my oath. Of all my life's actions, I most regret that failure. Alright, and why did you cause others to suffer? Why did I cause others to suffer? I respect that question and you for it. The most I can say is, I did the best I could, as I saw things. I did the best I could as I saw things. Can you, mortal, presume to judge the actions and motives of a god? But, because I need you and you need me, I will make an accounting for my sins to you. But not now. Destroy Dagothr, and then we will discuss my sins. Then, perhaps, you will have earned the right to judge me. Damn. Holy shit, still also kind of up on his high horse. But, you know, all these sorts of contradictions and stuff sort of play into the duality of all that he's about, right? Okay, let's see. Did we ask about everything? I think we may have. Let's go back up here to business. See if we can unlock some more dialogue. Just make sure. Let's see. Defeat Dagothr. Yep. We've seen all of these. Yep, we checked through all these. Who can help? Questions. People of Morrowind. Oh, no wait, I don't think so. Did we ever check on the people of Morrowind? How do I feel about the people of Morrowind? I love the people of Morrowind. I became a god to make their lives more comfortable and secure. I am most close to my faithful followers. I am literally in their hearts and minds. I feel the most sympathy with House Redoran. Do you think... Nah, it's probably... Yeah, he would probably say that regardless of who you are. They are Dwemer driven by creeds and deeds, like I am. House Indoril is closer to the compassion and sympathy of Almalexia, a comfortable and secure serenity. House Telvanni matches the disposition of my brother, Sothasil, iconoclastic, profane, unconventional. House Hlalu represents the future of the Dwemer, integrated into the sophisticated mainstream of the traditionalist, raceless, godless culture of the Empire. House Drace represents the past of pre-Tribunal Great House culture, a persistent tradition of Daedra, an ancestor worshipping civilized Dwemer clans. And I even love the Ashlanders for their preservation of the most ancient barbarian tribal traditions of the Dwemer who first settled Morrowind. That's actually a very good summation of all the great houses and stuff, huh? And the Ashlanders. Who, I guess, yeah, you ought to consider a house to themselves, huh? Or even so, as we saw, there are definitely multiple cultures within the Ashlanders. That's a very cool thing brought up in this. Usually, there's other games where there's like subcultures within. But maybe perhaps Morrowind is the one that touches upon it most. I'm not sure. Because there is a lot of relevancy to culture in Morrowind. And like the oncoming imperial sort of gentrification of everything. And then on top of that, the three great houses also doing their business with the Ashlanders involved. Skyrim goes back to touch on it a little bit with like the whole Stormcloaks versus Empire stuff. They definitely do touch on culture again. Perhaps Oblivion it has it the least, now that I think of it. Even so, there's still a little bit of it in there. But it's definitely taken a backseat for, obviously, the Oblivion Crisis, which is totally understandable, I think. Alright, yeah, I think that's everything. Should we just click through all these again and see if we get anything new? Just to double check. Because there were two options here. It may have been Council and, available initially. Let's see, all of this stuff, Dwemer Sins, Explanations, Wraithguard's Power, Murder the Nerevar, My Library, yep, People of Morrowind. Let's see, Persecute the Dissident Priests, No more of them. Prepare for battle. Questions. Okay, Red Mountain. Remember being mortal. Oops. There we go. Remember, suppress. Yep. Okay, the Dwemer to be a god. Continue. Continue. Tribunal fight Dagoth. War on Nerevar. Why is the Dagoth? Or where is Dagoth? Who can help? All this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Cool. Great. Now, let's check out our fantastic new bit of Woot Loot. Here we go. Man, yeah, it is pretty nice. Yeah, we oughta... we're keeping this. It's a keeper. Interesting that it has blight disease on it, though. Which I guess is a little bit redundant, all things considered. I don't know. Through the alternate path, can you not have the Corpus at some point or another? I can't recall. At which point, maybe this becomes more relevant. Either way, maybe it's more so that it is sort of a reflection of what Wraithguard actually does, right? As an artifact within the canon. The stats on here are meant to be more reflective of that. Anyway, let's pop it on. Let's see. Which thing do we unequip? Oh, we unequip, actually, our, our Fist of Randagulf. Could be worth it, though. Could be worth it. Maybe we'll re-enchant one of these things to give us more strength to replace Randagulf. Because that also is a very good fucking gauntlet. Too bad they're not separate, huh? Dope! Let's take a look at it. Oh shit, we can't hardly see it. We can sort of see it. There we go. I'm hesitant to take off the robe. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just enchant the robe with something different. Let's take a good look at this thing. Turn on the lights here. Fucking... Man, one to rival even the Infinity Gauntlet, eh? Shit, nah, I don't know about that. Still, looks very nice and ornate, doesn't it? Damn. It doesn't appear in any future games, does it? It doesn't appear as like a rare artifact in Oblivion or Skyrim, does it? I don't think so. I know Keening shows up in Skyrim, which is pretty fucking wild. Alright, let's quick save here and grab these things from his library. One hell of a library you got here, Vivec. What the hell? Let's see. Bring up the local map. Yeah, he's not hiding anything. Alright, plan to defeat Dagoth. Oh shit, is that what he gave us? These are all just things that he's given us so far, right? Let's see, let's consult all of our notes here. Let's see. Shipping notice. That's definitely not it. Plan to defeat Dagoth. Oh shit, okay, so these are just, these are copies of all of these things. Yeah. Alright, fuck me. Should we just read through all of these things? Maybe. Maybe we should just read through fucking all of these. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be one hell of a ride. Alright, let's do it. Let's just read through all of them. Oh, fuck. They are long as hell. Alright, we'll at least read through this first one. Maybe we'll pace it out to where through each one we'll read through them. We'll read through them, sort of pace it out, because holy shit. They are long as hell. Look at all this. There's a fuck ton here. Alright. Fucking Lord Vivec's plan here. The plan to defeat Dagoth. This'll count as our reading. We'll go through maybe each of them. I think they're all pretty long if I remember. Fuck, I don't know. I think so. I think they're all pretty long. Alright. The plan to defeat Dagoth. For the past 20 years, the Tribunal have tried unsuccessfully to execute this plan. However, we failed because we were required to stage an assault and simultaneously maintain the ghost fence to prevent the threatened large-scale breakout of Dagoth's blighted hosts. With the Nerevar leading the assault and the Tribunal free to devote their full energies to maintaining the ghost fence, this plan has a greater chance of success. Unfortunately, however, the loss of the artifacts Sunder and Keening and the recent increase in Dagoth's strength possess new problems for the execution of the plan. Therefore, our proposed plan has the following 5 phases. A series of aggressive raids to scout inside the ghost fence, a series of aggressive raids to neutralize Dagoth's ash vampire kin and recover artifacts from the bodies of his kin, an assault to Gate Citadel Viminal to neutralize Dagoth Vamine and recover the artifact hammer Sunder, an assault of Gate Citadel Odrasil to neutralize Dagoth Odros and recover the artifact blade Keening, an assault on Citadel Dagoth with the artifacts Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to sever Dagoth-Ur's connection to the heart of Lorkhan and thus to destroy Dagoth-Ur. Phase 1! Raids inside the Ghost Fence. The Tribunal, Ordinators, and Buoyant Armigers are familiar with the terrain and will provide maps and current intelligence reports. The region inside the Ghost Fence is dangerous, and the Nerevarine will need to be familiar with its particular challenges. After measuring skills and resources against Dagoth-Ur's defenses, the Nerevarine will know better how to pace a campaign, alternating raids with improving skills, getting better equipment, and stockpiling resources. Phase 2. Raids upon Ash Vampire Citadels. Dagoth-Ur's kin have become markedly more powerful in recent decades, after remaining stable for thousands of years. If they can be individually isolated and destroyed, they will not be able to support Dagoth-Ur in later stages of the war. It may also be that the dramatic increase in their power comes from items enchanted by Dagoth-Ur. Salvage of such items might contribute to our resources. Phase 3. Assault on Gate Citadel Viminal. Essential to recover the artifact hammer Sunder for Phase 5. The Ash Vampire Dagoth-Vemin has possession of Sunder and probably seeks to discover the secrets of its enchantments. He may also have access to notebooks and journals of Kagranak that have survived in the Dwemer workshops of Viminal. Phase 4. Assault on the Gate Citadel Odrasil. Essential to recover the artifact blade Keening for Phase 5. The Ash Vampire Dagoth-Odros has possession of Keening and probably seeks to discover the secrets of its enchantments. He may also have access to notebooks and journals of Kagranak that have survived in the Dwemer workshops of Odrasil. And Phase 5, Assault on Citadel Dagoth. All the previous stages are preparations for this stage. Recent expeditions show that Citadel Dagoth has undergone extensive expansion. The location will need to be explored carefully. The known route to the Heart Chamber will be well defended, and alternative routes may exist. Dagoth-Ur will have anticipated our plan to destroy him by attacking the Heart, and he will almost certainly personally oppose approach to the Heart Chamber. Together, the Tribunal could not defeat him, and he has grown stronger since then. Admittedly, the Tribunal had the distraction of maintaining the Ghost Fence simultaneously with fighting Dagoth-Ur, but even so, the challenge seems daunting. The adoption of this phased campaign seems to offer the best chances for success. In retrospect, the Tribunal's decision to directly assault Citadel Dagoth, rather than proceed step by step through lesser objectives, must be seen to have been a serious error. The Tribunal did not feel it had the option of a slow-paced and deliberate campaign, given that they had many other competing priorities, not the least of which was the maintenance of the Ghost Fence and the outer defenses surrounding Red Mountain. The Nerevarine, on the other hand, should be best served by a careful step-by-step advance, with the additional advantage of building confidence along the way, while successes would undermine Dagoth-Ur's own assurance in his defenses. Employing Kagranak's tools against Dagoth-Ur. The source of Dagoth-Ur's supernatural power is the heart of Lorkhan. The heart is also the power, the source of the The heart is also the source of the Tribunal's divine powers. During mythic times, the gods took and hid Lorkhan's heart beneath Red Mountain as a punishment for creating the mortal plane. The Dwemer discovered the heart while building underground colonies. High Craft Lord Kagranak created enchanted tools intended to tap the power of the heart. The War of the First Council was fought to prevent this sacrilege. Kagranak's use of these tools and the disappearance of the Dwemer race marked the end of the war. Kagranak's tools were recovered by Lord Nerevar and Dagoth-Ur. Dagoth-Ur was left to guard the tools while Nerevar came to consult with us, his advisors. In Nerevar's absence, Dagoth-Ur experimented with the tools upon the heart, and was corrupted. We returned to discover a deranged Dagoth who refused to turn over the tools. When he attacked us, we drove him away. We left Red Mountain with the tools, and subsequently Sotha-Sil discovered their secrets. Collectively, we used the tools to establish a connection with the heart, enabling ourselves to transform our mortal natures. Thus, we became the Tribunal. Dagoth had survived our attacks, and without the tools, in a manner not well understood, Dagoth also managed to establish a connection with the heart, and to transform himself into an immortal being. Our plan to destroy Dagoth also runs the risk of destroying the Tribunal. The plan is to permanently disrupt Kagranak's enchantments upon the heart, severing connections with Dagoth and ourselves, rendering us all, once again, mortal. A mortal Dagoth may then be destroyed by mundane means. The loss of godhood and the possible death of the Tribunal are judged a necessary risk and sacrifice. The normal procedure for establishing connection with the heart is a 3-step process. The wearer of Wraithguard strikes the heart with the hammer sunder, causing the heart to produce a pure tone. Then the wearer of the Wraithguard strikes the heart with the blade keening, shattering the pure tone into a prism of tone shades. These tone shades are then imprinted upon the substance of the wearer of Wraithguard, giving him an immortal and divine nature. The Nerevarine will not be taught the secret rituals required to perform the 3rd step. Instead, the Nerevarine will strike the heart with keening for a 2nd time, causing its tones to diverge into unstable patterns of interference. Further repeated strikes with keening will further disrupt the tones, with the ultimate result of shattering and dispelling Kagranak's original enchantments binding the heart, thereby severing the heart's links with Dagoth and with any surviving heart wights, and with the Tribunal. Man, that seems like it would have, long-reaching effects, right? Splitting the tones a 2nd time? Huh. And maybe it does. Maybe it fucking does. Destroying Kagranak's enchantments on the heart will also stop the corrupt effusion of the heart's divine power, and end the blight on Morrowind. The Nerevarine may be tempted to steal the power of the heart. Dagoth and Sotha-Sil alone know this secret. Dagoth may in extremity propose to teach the Nerevarine to use Kagranak's tools to become a god. We doubt that the Nerevarine is fool enough to trust Dagoth and are content to take this risk. Be warned, the Nerevarine cannot safely equip either Keening or Sunder unless wearing Wraithguard. The Nerevarine will be injured every moment while holding either of these artifacts unless protected by Wraithguard. Persistence will be rewarded with death. If Nerevarine can equip an item while not wearing Wraithguard and receive no injury, the item is counterfeit. Oh, does that mean that that Keening in Skyrim is counterfeit? Because there's no downside to it. Or perhaps Keening and all that shit gets changed at the end of this. I can't recall. One last note. Dagoth must not get hold of Wraithguard. The Nerevarine must prepare and use a recall or Almalexia intervention if there is any risk of death or capture. Notice no mention of the divine intervention. The element of surprise. Dagoth will not expect you to destroy Kagranak's enchantments on the heart. He does not know it is possible. He would not do it himself, and he knows we have never tried it. He will not believe anyone would want to sacrifice the promise of such power. Further advancement in House Dagoth, as in all great houses, is by challenge and confrontation within the hierarchy. The Nerevarines' challenges and defeats of ash vampires and battles with the Sixth House will be viewed in that light. Dagoth and his kin may assume the Nerevarines' ambition is to control the heart. Given that assumption, it is only reasonable that the Nerevarine would try to defeat each of Dagoth subordinates in turn, working up to Dagoth. If the Nerevarine can defeat Dagoth and control the heart, so much the better. but logically, the Nerevarine would wish to rise as high in the hierarchy as possible before cutting a deal with head of the house. Dagoth should try to recruit the Nerevarine into House Dagoth. It may be possible to pretend to join him, then betray him. However, any attempt to deceive him will be very risky. House Dagoth has a tradition of subterfuge and treachery, and because he is a deceiver, he will expect deception. Closing remarks. We place no compulsion upon the Nerevarine to adhere to the plans described here. We believe that they offer the best chance of destroying Dagoth, but we have also chosen to place our trust in the Nerevarine's judgment and skill. Frankly, we see no alternative. If there are doubts or questions, speak with Vivec. He has agreed to serve as the Nerevarines' guide and counselor for this campaign. It may be that if the Nerevarine succeeds, the Tribunal will not survive. Such sentiments as might have been expressed to the Tribunal should, in that case, be addressed to the land and people of Morrowind. May the happy convergence of fortune and prayer meet in our destiny. On behalf of Lady Almalexia and Lord Sothasil, signed Vivec. Damn, dude. Some heavy shit. Alright, the rest of these, let us write them down here. Alright, let's see. The Battle of Red Mountain. The Battle of Red Mountain. Dagoth's plans. We've already written that one down. Nerevar at Red Mountain. At Red Mountain. And we will prioritize reading these three at the end of the next ones. And we'll make sure not to finish the game until, or the main story of the quest. The main story. Good lord. Until we have read all three of these, which I think will work out that way, because I do intend to fully go after all the a-holes, right? We want to take down all the ash vampires and shit. Alright, thanks Vivec. Thanks for not trying to kill me and shit. Whoops. Alright, and look at him. He's got one hell of a glow right there, doesn't he? Damn. What is producing that glow even? His eyes, maybe? Meant to be? Alright. Well, let's head on... Hang on. Let's quick save. Can we pickpocket him? Does he have anything in his pockets? Does he have pockets? Oh, nope, can't even pickpocket him. Alright, I think it's because of his classification as a creature, or whatever, right? He's not classified as a usual NPC. Alright. See ya, Vivec. Thanks for all the, fish. Good lord. Alright. Well, next time we come back... Look at that. Look at that sweet-ass gauntlet. Damn, it feels good. Feels good to be a gangster, right? Shit. Alright. When next we come back, we're going to continue our... We're going to engage in Vivec's 5-step plan. And we will also be sure to try and check out his secret library. Though, we got a lot from his library already. His not-so-secret library. But nonetheless, there's some goodies in there that we should definitely have a look at. Till next time. Peace!